The keys for disaster recovery for IT, first of all, is good project management. Another piece of it is technology, planning, third-party management in some cases, depending on the individual needs of the company, and technology within the company in terms of co-location backups, cloud backups, various infrastructure items, and so forth. In a nutshell, it's getting a bird's eye view of the existing technology and figuring out if there is a need to expand any infrastructure within, or if it makes sense to go to like a third-party management company. Alameda Electric's formalized plan has sort of been under construction for roughly the last 3.5 years or so. It's funny because disaster recovery really didn't become prevalent. It wasn't under the noses of people until the recent years. And I think part of that is a heavy emphasis on, management information systems and information technology as a whole. I don't think businesses today, for the most part, can operate as they did 10, 15 years ago with pen and paper. We do testing quite often. We have a system that we're actually currently working on. And what that system entails is, co-site location management. So what we do is we're striping data, critical, ERP system data to other locations as a backup. So in the event that, for example, our hub branch goes down, we would be able to have a 12 to 24-hour turnaround to bring our ERP system up. We're hosting our email. We're moving our Exchange server into the cloud. We're going to be creating some other virtual environments internally. We have a redundancy package that we're working on with AT&T, and that's data and voice. So we have a couple of big things in the pipeline. In priority, we would say communication is the first piece, ERP is the second piece, and business intelligence, or BI, would probably be the third piece. The biggest thing in terms of natural disaster, obviously, is, earthquakes. I would say, we're very close to the water, geographically speaking, so possibly a tsunami or a flood would be a concern. Fire is always a concern, and that has no bearing on geographically where your business is located. That's always a concern. I would say those are the absolute biggest ones. And then, of course, you have other things that you're not thinking about, perhaps a plane crash, or an act of terrorism, if you will, or something like that. But so far, so good. We've been in pretty good shape, and we haven't had to put our plan into motion.